Every year I video this car and it never goes away and somehow it always runs. This car is hilarious. This car has probably been at Matsuri now for at least 5 years. Just like this. Oh, it's bleeding.
D1 グランプリシリーズはご覧の企業の協力で運営しております。
I'm gonna have a whole little like skit with you just doing that everywhere. This place is an all-you-can-eat yakiniku for 100 minutes for 2,500 yen, which is actually not too terrible.
We found an all-you-can-eat and drink buffet for barbecue, and we're at the buffet line, and you can make your own highballs and everything. Like all-you-can-eat and drink sake, beer, wine, whiskey. It's crazy. So I got a highball, but I can also get wines, whiskeys. They have a freaking like soda fountain that pours out whiskey, and they have I assume that's sake. Maybe. I can't tell what anything is. That's a Suntory whiskey machine, I think.
What?
No, malts. This is beer. The whiskey one was over there. Sai, cook me food.
I'm going back to work, son.
Yup. We have girls at each table.
Okay, what did you get here? Squid side?
We have food. Zach, I'd like to congratulate you. You did a good job picking dinner.
Shit. We're about to try some weird shit even I don't even know.
What?
I don't, like, I know this is like a shellfish. These are hanger steaks. That's chicken. This is like some good shit right here though. And then we got the weird octopus squid thing. Ooh, these is hot. Not yet. No? We have to wait?
Wait till it gets hot.
Yeah, it's hot, but it's not that hot. You can do more.
Sai, make me proud.
Where's the tongs? Give me the tongs.
This is literally blowing my mind. So it's Jim Beam in a container with a straw. And then you pour it out. Pour your own Jim Beam. Do I want a double? Sure. A little bit more. Maybe a little bit more. Oh wait, that might be too much. And that's just soda water. Shoot that. Sai's got bubbling squid. Oh, she's taking all of her empty plates. Are you happy, Sai?
This is my jam. This is actually really good. I like this.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how good is this place?
I don't eat a lot of Japanese grill stuff, so I can't really say because they're really expensive over there
Yeah.
in Texas. This is really expensive. So this is actually really cheap.
Yeah. Is this good or just medium?
It's pretty good. Like compared to like Korean style stuff, this is actually pretty good.
Did you bring you this stuff or did you go get this stuff? They brought that.
No, this stuff they brought.
I'm watching Sai eat hentai. Nick, are you gonna eat squid?
Oh, hell no.
Liver is supposed to be the best meat for you. Very nutritional. Very tasty. Let's do it. Oh, hentai. Pink. Slap our meat together.
I'm not sure I can eat it.
Wait, did I make you spit your meat out? Wait, spit my meat out.
It tastes really. It's very specific flavor.
Yeah. Oh, that's actually really good.
It's okay.
I like liver.
Well, let's really hang out here.
Fielding gave up on the heart. He wasn't really about the heart.
I ate it.
Oh, you ate the heart?
I ate it.
Was it good?
I gave them the last piece to try. Actually, it wasn't bad.
No.
I've got plenty of heart. Thank you.
Could you say
You do. You're still drifting. I'm still working on an RB.
I made a how to make an RV reliable series.
Oh
It
yeah.
should feature yours.
I never watched that one.
What the fuck is he doing? All right, let's take the car away from him. Yeah, no, you missed it.
I don't believe it.
So we're going to a bar. I hope you know I'm cross-dressing you right now. that plays option videos for drifters.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
It's a lie.
It's there. Go in and see it.
Your hubble wait.
Oh shit. Hi guys. Oh shit. I got really. And everybody's
Not last year, but the year
Jesus.
We can probably enter in four.
Oh my god. You don't want to do that, trust me.
So he's not saying the convenience. Mid-air, you're supposed to be.
Hi friend.
So honestly, had I pulled the e-brakes quick
I am
enough,
so fucking drunk.
I would
Hello, Sai. Give the camera a hug.
Ow.
You want to see what?
Gay?
only person I
Konnichiwa.
Who's drunk enough for this?
Sai, I need a beer.
Yeah, you definitely do need a beer.
So where else can you drink and watch option videos at the same time as Japan? I mean, like, you can do it at home.
Yeah,
But this is an actual bar that serves drifters. We drift all day long in skylines that are kind of rusty.
I don't all day long.
Not only is the driver rusty, but also the car.
I wouldn't say all day long. That's an overstatement. I didn't.
He didn't
No.
drift a lot.
I like.
Did you work on the car?
I worked on it all day, and then I let Keegan take some laps. He's been putting in the hours, you know. So I want him to enjoy his experience. Yeah.
So you basically come to Japan to work on your car.
That's the same thing he does in the States. He just loves doing the same thing over
No,
and
my
over.
car-
Are you gonna come here and do like 100 hours of fiberglass work next season? Just like wide body it, stretch
No,
it, talk about your sides
I'm
curves.
just gonna do 100 hours of
gonna-
motor maintenance.
You gonna do
instead.
a long wheelbase mod?
Yeah. That's
Extendo
what my need is more grip. There's not enough power.
No, so next year he's gonna go from an RB20 turbo, which he's currently on his RB25,
to an SR20 turbo.
He's gonna
He's gonna
swap
upgrade.
up to an RB25 turbo.
Maybe even the S15 one.
It's undetermined. It might be an RB25 turbo. I don't know.
That's the one, right?
Yeah, that's Kawabata. That's the car for sale at Power Vehicles right now.
Actual car?
Yes.
How much is it?
His S15 is only 40 grand.
I will
bar that's,
sell
like,
my
in
kidney.
your eyes.
How much is the S13 though? I like that one better.
I'm sure you could sell your S14 for 40 grand in the States.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So we brought him over to drive with us in the US, and he drove amazing. Along with Yukoi. This is the late night, get back to the hotel room. Super thin. We have a van on the toge. Whoop, into the ditch. Sai run. Oh, we can't see Sai. There's lots of really, really tight mountain roads. We're coming back down off the Eagle Lodge from dropping off Alex from Inky. And we are on a teeny tiny road. Luckily, Sai is not as aggressive as I am on these roads.
I'm trying to set any lap records right now.
Problem is the guardrails pop out sometimes. It's like right now. Oh, I heard a little scratch.
I want to give a huge shout out to What Monsters Do for making our Japanese content possible, and Inky Wheels. If it was not for them, because this content is so expensive to do in Japan, we would not be able to do it. Thank you so very, very much. Go to their website, buy some merchandise. Here's a discount code for 20% off so you can save some money. It's Ebisu. Thank you so much. Bye.
Constant train, just people coming over the hill. Just...
That's insane. I see why. That's incredible.
My stomach just went as I flicked over the first time. I was like, oh shit.
No, it was class.
That's the first thing Sai said too. I went over and I was just like, oh. It's like, I wasn't expecting those G-forces.
No, it was crazy. It's like, comes around and it's like it's just a 4 grand. I'm like, I'm never going to skid this. And then I don't even clutch it. Just throw it over and just go.
You can't even see what you're doing either. It's like you just clutch it over there. I was like, okay, I hope we're good.
I'm trying to get as close as possible to you on that down, but insane.
Hi guys.
Started in Japan. No, that was rad.
That was. Dude, this course is crazy. Like, being in it is crazy. You need to be in a car for this.
No, I'm good.
You're good?
Yeah.
It's car shit. You don't like car? It's so good. No. It's so good.
No, I've only ever ridden in like 4 drift cars in my life.
Fuck your car sickness. Let's do it.
Yeah.
On the phone. All right, lap 1. What do you think is going to happen?
I'm terrified.
You're terrified? What? Come on, 1 lap. Just go for it.
It's a 1 lap wonder.
Here he comes fielding.
I don't think he has the balls to do it first lap. No, I don't think so.
Oh, you don't use that. It's a lot of poppy things. All right, first one, that sucked. That doesn't count.
Nope.
Damn, thought he was gonna send it. Lap 2 failure. Jason's car decided it had enough and wanted off the jump.
Yeah.
It's like, please take me home.
It's like, I'm not a rally car, you idiot.
What are you trying to do to me, man?
Oh, it's bleeding.
Maybe it just overheated. Or did it actually break? Do you see it broken somewhere?
It's got to be broken at the bottom. I mean,
It's pretty cold for
there's no pressure in it.
I mean,
With the fan not spinning.
Yeah, like if it's just a spin.
So it bounced hard enough to pop out of the mount? Yeah. Oh man, that makes you high fast.
I know. I feel so much better now after breathing that.
Hey, good job. The bouncy boy.
Welcome to help True finish his car so
I
he
just
can do
need
the
to
jump.
put one more thing. Yeah, I'm gonna jump it, man.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go fix it.
And
Just first lap, jump, full send. Don't
I'm
even
coming to
check
this
to see
fucking
if it
track.
runs. What?
I'm not coming to this track today. I'm not coming to the track this week. Maybe on Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm good. I want to drive for a few days. Like, this is just gonna blow me up.
All right. Toyota gang, Adams, Meskers, Zacks, mine. But look, oh hey, dang, look at that thing. But also Land Cruisers. I'm a big Land Cruiser nut. Oh, she still looks like she's in one piece. Oh, she's still going. Still going. All right, I'm gonna go help True. His motor's broken, so let's go see what happened. They've got it running, but it's leaking. Hey YouTube scab, this is my job. There used to be no YouTubers here, and now there's YouTubers everywhere.
Well, there's at least 2 of us.
Yeah. The real ones are making money driving, doing something.
Actually doing cool stuff.
Yeah.
I don't make enough money to buy a car 2 years in a row.
My car still survives! Great driving, Nick. Are you having fun?
A lot of fun.
Are you smiling? I'm trying
Does
to
it
see.
look like I am?
He's smiling. Good job. Keegan, are you having fun? What? Oh yeah. Okay, good.
For you guys that aren't familiar with this is Nishi Short. It's part of a larger track, and it gets shut down just at Matsuri time for the most part to do drifting. Normally it's part of a bigger road course, and it's a fantastic little, really fun track. And it's pretty slow, and the tire wear is really good, and it has this great elevation drop right here. Bam! You're basically blind coming over a crest. There's a few different configurations here to drive around. All of them are super fun. You get super close in tandem. It's just a great little track. And it's kind of funny, it's almost no turns, or maybe like 1 to 2 turns with maybe like 1 transition. But it's not a lot of, let's see here, let's count. Come around, this is basically just a transition, and then back, and then it's gonna be all the way around. So only 1 transition there, and it's still such a fun track. It's really fun. This is Nick Bierman driving my JZX100 because he's the winner of the Lone Star Drift Texas Street Legal Series for 2017. And then this, of course, was a 2018 trip. I'm a little bit late in editing. Sue me. Don't sue me. Followed by Adam LZ, and it looks like Taylor Ray's old car. Such a fun track.
He's good. He gets people to work for him.
Oh gosh. I'm just doing short clips. Do you think you want short clips or like long clips?
And then after he's done by a second or two. Oh god. What kind of noise is that?
I don't know.
That was a tire popping?
It sounded like a snake.
A sneaky snake. Adam is aggressive.
laugh.
Are you having fun being Meaty Man?
Working.
You're working? Are you actually posting?
I'm trying. There's Wi-Fi here. There's Wi-Fi here for some reason.
Yeah. Now, how is this? Is this a fun place to shoot?
It's an amazing place to shoot.
Yeah? It's so pretty. They do.
They got really close.
Did you see Jason Stacy?
Oh,
he jumped the shit out of him.
Oh, really? Oh, shit. I was there.
Oh, that was close.
Me. I'm waiting on someone to jump.
Almost him if he would have stayed in that. Woo!
This is crazy.
Woo!
I can see why they don't open this up regularly.
Imagine. So you see that straight all the way back there? That's the run up to here. All the way back in that corner, there's yellow trees.
Wait, so they go in there and then they go in
I almost hit this building a couple years ago. I hit the embankment. Yeah. I had that much run up, full throttle from all the way back there. Yeah. Fielding's RB car is being a jerk again and refusing to cooperate and drive properly.
Only Fielding though. For me, it's been great.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, right now it's
you
not
should
working.
just buy him out and this will be your car.
I might.
Or even cheaper, you just keep driving it. And let him just own half of a car that he can't drive.
I mean, they're in spec.
They're in spec and connected?
Yeah, because checking from here.
So I normally do pit walks at Matsuri because there's more stuff around. But I thought this was really cool. It's a Roar. It looks like one of those Mitsubishi like iMEV things or something. I wonder who makes it. Oh, it's a Mitsubishi. Don't see a lot of those in the States. Hey, what's up, Mike?
How's it going?
Boom. It's going well. Have you been around yet? Or is this, you just drove
Out
it?
here, yeah.
Oh. Didn't you buy a car?
I did.
Where is it?
Andy left right before I came, so I'm waiting for them to come back so they can.
This is one of our Texas drivers, Mike Jang. From, his shirt doesn't say it, from Valino. And I was just doing a pit walk, looking around and stuff. So I forgot to film it. We were trying to figure out what happened to the JZX100, and we were looking at the toe and moving control arms around and trying to figure out what's going on because the control arms didn't bend, but it means the knuckle bent or the subframe got messed up somehow, and we couldn't really tell what it was with the car on the ground. So the car is going up in the air. So it'll be at Power Vehicles overnight, and then hopefully I'll get to drive tomorrow, which is the beginning of Matsuri, which is Friday, which is super exciting because I want to drive Nishi and all the other cool tracks too. So Nick did a great job keeping the car together. I'm super excited about that. Did not wreck it, didn't screw it up. Well, I wrecked it a little bit, but it's not a big deal. The back end was already crushed a little bit. So hopefully that works out.
How's it going?
What up? I just bought a second car for True. My buddy True had a bad time with stuff. He looks excited. He's gonna go try. Well, I've almost bought the car. I haven't handed the money over yet. I'm about to. We're about to just make sure it drives around for 1 second. The car had manifold problems, and hopefully it's now good. He's gonna go drive around Toge.
I can't see shit behind me.
You're good. Back out. Don't get too overexcited.
I'm not.
That car is one of the champagne shower cars, and those drivers were insanely good. So I'm pretty confident the car is going to be good as long as it runs, because I'm a little scared of RB cars here. You never know if RB cars are like going to be great or just blow up immediately. I don't trust them. I trust Jay-Z's a lot more. So this is what Brett got. Brett bought a JZX, getting rid of an R32 or 3.
I'll take it.
Yeah? Is it a good deal?
It was a good deal.
Are you happy with an R33?
I mean, does it come with the zip ties? Because I kind of need some too, probably. They pull a bridge in my car. No, everything here was thanks to Zach. Because if Zach.
So why are you still driving, Zach?
Because my shoulder's blown out.
His shoulder hurts.
And Brett hasn't got to drive at all. Yeah, now he gets to give good ride-alongs. I got to drive like 4 days. Brett hasn't got to drive at all. I'm going to leave on the 12th, so I figured why not drive it and sell it a little early and let Brett drive. It worked out really good. Aaron's happy too. He got a good deal. Everyone really got a good deal.
Wait, I spent money. That's not a good deal.
I spent money too.
That's money.
Oh, come on. You gotta take the shot. Oh, okay. I thought you were taking the shot.
Alright. So, are you enjoying the trip?
Oh, yeah.
Good. Is the food good?
They're very good. The snacks are good. Everything is good.
Good.
The drinks are good. The drinks are especially good here.
Yeah. Alright, Brett, don't total the first lap.
Don't say that, Aaron.
Driving past the skid pad, we saw a Civic drifting. So you can see he's pulling the e-brake a lot and trying to do donuts and learn how to control the car. Sometimes there's some guys up on North Course that really rip in front-wheel drive cars. Did you ever think you were going to own a Skyline?
I did not.
Oh wait, you don't exactly own it.
I still don't really own it, but I never thought I'd really be driving one at Ebisu, so
yeah.
Pretty rad.
Look at this.
It's a crossover for the speaker, True tells me.
True builds speakers for a living, so he should hopefully know. All that work for that little tiny speaker.
They were showcasing it.
It's got a boost gauge and a dash.
Sometimes the tack works.
It's got this sweet thing that pops out. It just beeps at us. And does the AC work?
The
it's
heater
blowing.
works. Yeah, the heater keeps the wind chill.
Has a Kenwood CD changer or something probably. Shit, they should slow down in that rental car. Jesus. Oh, that makes sense.
I gotta go sit. I'll grab one on the way back.
Rev it up a little bit, see what it does. Woo!
Woo! All the
9,000.
All the revs.
Be careful there. Neon's door marks are like beautiful. So many controlled, beautiful little tiny door marks up and down the doors without any huge crashes or any problems like that. They are extremely good drivers at that level when they can do that. Alright, it is Matsuri time tomorrow, and I normally run just Kendas on everything, so I go through a lot of Kendas throughout the season. Combined with Japan, about 100. I should point the camera at myself. I normally go through about 100 Kendas a year. I typically always use the KR20, but sometimes I try other tire brands. I went through maybe 30 Tri-Ace about a year ago. A couple years before that, I went through another about 40 Achilles 123Ss. I went through about 20 ATR Sport 2s. I've obviously gone through hundreds of Falcons and Dunlops and other tires. Today, I was chatting with the Velino people, and I was very interested in the brand because, well, first of all, I'm going to try some Velinos. And I did a little bit on them when I was in the D1 event. These are going to be their grippy boys, and I'm going to try them out on the front. And I know that they're coming out with some long-lasting tires, as well.
And that's extremely interesting because we obviously want the longest lasting tire ever. Right now, Kenda has something in the works that we talked about at SEMA, which hopefully will turn out really well, which is going to be a KR20A, which is their sticky tread pattern, combined with a KR20 compound. So it's going to be more surface area on the ground with the tire, less void, but with the other compound. So it could potentially get more tire life, which is really interesting. Come on in! Change your tires. So I am going to test their grippy boys, and then in Texas soon, I'm going to test their long-lasty boys. And I don't know, I just thought that's really interesting because there's not a lot of companies in this world at the scale of a tire company that are going to do custom tires for drifting. What?
Let me test them.
What do you think the answer is? You can have them or I can have them. Who do you think I want to have them?
Well, obviously you.
Yeah, okay, that was easy.
I'm not stupid.
They might have some extras, by the way, because I know Mike got a bunch for his car, and believe it or not, he can't spin them to burn them off fast. So you might. He's only here for a short period of time. Fausto won. Is that your first win?
Yeah.
Congratulations. He won G1 GP. Is it like a check? Do you get a big check and you won lots of money?
No.
Oh. What'd you win?
I get the gold card for next year.
Oh, a gold card. Yeah.
I get second place today, and yeah, I get championship first time. The first in Brazilian in G1.
Congratulations.
Oh yeah.
That's awesome. Was the car good?
It's a lot of damage. And the rear rims, the guy fucking drives so crazy.
This is good because last year you rolled.
Yeah, and the guy's fucking crashing my car. And he scratched the rims, but it's fine.
Every year I video this car and it never goes away and somehow it always runs. This car is hilarious. This car has probably been at Matsuri now for at least 5 years. Just like this. The owner's not dead. It just keeps going. The whole B pillar is touching the seat and the seat is crushed in, if you can see that. The seat is split in the middle and pushed over. That is so wild. The car that never dies. All right. Hey, Hachi, that thing never dies either. Huge crash and then saw someone hit the wall at Higashi, which I've never actually seen someone hit the wall at Higashi before. Dang. Must have been hard. Has a bar in here too, which is really interesting.
Step off.
Looks like it took out the front too.
Gotta get it out of the way.
There's some broken things in there, I think. Here's outfits, hello. We're at a zoo, so zoo outfits are applicable. All right, so I went out on Higashi for a few minutes, and before that, I went out on Toge for 2 laps, or I think 1 lap. And first of all, these things, when you heat them up, are crazy soft. We touch tires a lot when they're cold, but we don't realize that tire is deflecting a huge amount when soft. I think that's also a large amount, because it's so tall and has so much tread. It's very interesting. Oh, yeah. Arigato. I'll be right in. Arigato. I just got some gas pumped, and here's my bill. So it's crazy how soft they are. They felt good on the road course. I never got them to understeer. I pushed them a little hard. The rear would oversteer quite a bit with such a grippier compound on the front. So just road racing around, the rear would come out pretty easily.
not a lot to say about them yet, except they seem very capable. And it's interesting how soft they are. Obviously the Kenda is not going to deflect nearly as much. It doesn't have as much tread depth either.
Whoa. I wish I'd just gotten that on film, but I definitely did not.
How close am I to the wall so I don't get too close? Am I still like 2 feet away?
Petted a penguin?
Sorry, yeah, I pet a penguin.
That's awesome. I was gonna say only at Ebisu am I driving a JZX 100 past like an albino camel with a bunch of tourist looking people. Actually, we're the tourists.
And here we are on North Course. This is probably most drifters' like favorite course at Ebisu. It's so fun because it's like very different and it's very visually exciting. You're coming up this big hill, around a completely blind corner, up against a wall where the crowd is incredibly close. Switchback, it's a pretty safe track, but it feels really dangerous, and it can be super dangerous if you're not on your game or you're not super experienced or if you just got unlucky. But it feels pretty safe most of the time. Has a bunch of switchbacks, so many transitions, great elevation changes, really fun track. It really jams up in the dark when everybody's up there for night Matsuri. It's kind of the highlight of everything. Very fun. I've probably done thousands and thousands of laps on this track. So enjoyable. And a really weird note for all you people that play online, this game, or this track in most video games such as Assetto Corsa is terrible. The physics make no sense. No one has nailed this track yet in a video game format. But in real life, it is fantastic and super duper enjoyable. I think I'm going to take back my previous statement of this track is safe.
Everybody's so sketchy. Put my car in fourth for in that like going into the main little sweeper.
Did you really?
Yeah, could you feel the car stutter for a second? I had to take it out of fourth and put it back in third.
He walks on a leash better than most kitties do.
Get
him, Britt.
Don't find the thing.
Great, all them ones.
くっついた。なんかベタベタする。
He wants to play? I don't know.
So absolutely adorable, but at the same time it's still somewhat depressing. But
just about to go out in Suenaga's personal car. He is a D1 driver, drives for Team Orange. He was just driving at that FIA and D1 GP event that we went to, in the orange S15 with the big power. So, he also works at the track and probably has more track time at this place than anyone else on Earth. So I'm sure he's incredibly good. I'm excited.
While it's recording, you can adjust the camera how you want it. Like,
oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Said you had a terrible ass.
I forgot to start recording, but we're in the middle of this. The car got forklift off. Hopefully somebody got a picture of that.
Hold on. All right, actually hit it now though.
Jason is He-Man strengthening. Ooh, yeah.
All right. Ow! Shocked through my whole hand. That fucking hurt. All right.
Drew said you're a bitch. Hammer harder.
All right, hold on.
This is working better than I thought.
No, that clutch kick is like, let's go.
All we did was take off this spring, took out a little tiny backing plate, or not backing plate, whatever that separator is, and then snuck the studs in right here, spun it to do it, and now Drew's gonna hit it with an impact gun.
Which we hopefully
and
don't
immediately
kill.
strips it.
Which we hopefully don't kill because Adam will be sad.
Because the battery power?
He only has one battery.
I want to give a huge shout out to What Monsters Do for making our Japanese content possible, and Inky Wheels. If it was not for them, because this content is so expensive to do in Japan, we would not be able to do it. Thank you so very, very much. Go to their website, buy some merchandise. Here's a discount code for 20% off so you can save some money. It's Ebisu. Thank you so much. Bye.